Do you feel that the Japanese deserved reparations that they received for being put into internment camps unnecessarily?
I don't think anyone deserves reparations.
You use the word deserve.
You use the word deserve. I don't think any of them deserved it. I don't think any of them are entitled to it.
So what? So you don't believe in reparations at all then?
There's a difference between believe, you said entitled. It's a different word. I believe in sex. I'm not entitled to it.
What do you feel should be the determining factor for whether reparations are given or not?
I don't listen to what I just said. I don't think anyone is entitled to it.
I heard what you said, and I responded with a question.
So the question, except the person who's paying you, the person who's paying you. One, what is the deal that you signed with the United States government? One. Two, if you signed a deal and they did not fulfill their end, you should have sued them. But you have this thing in the United States and in most countries where you can't sue them. If you cannot sue these people, then you're going to run into a bit of an issue. Okay. Because they then have to listen to what you're saying and the statute of limitations is done.
Right. So then what I would be arguing is that morally, reparations are something that we should give, that people are entitled to if wrongs are given. I believe that a country that claims to be moral is morally responsible for making sure that they're doing fair and equitable treatment to their citizens. And if that's the case, then that would mean that reparations would be necessary in the places of harm. Just like, for example, I would say no one's entitled to an apology. You're never entitled to an apology. Is that the morally right thing that you would do, based off of the way that you're using entitled again? But is that the morally right thing that you should be doing? Absolutely, right? So if for example, if I accidentally run into someone's car, I should apologize. I do believe that I should do that. And so because I should do that, then I would use the word entitled. But it seems like you have a kind of a strange relationship with the word entitlement. So no,
I know what the word means. And I don't know why you keep being sarcastic with me.
I didn't say you didn't know what the word means. I said you have a strange relationship.
I don't have a strange, sir, you said it seems like I have a strange relationship with it. What, knowing what it means?
No, that's not what I'm implying. What I'm saying is there
was no need to say I have a strange relationship with it.
Because I wanted to express that because that's how I felt. I wasn't trying to be derisive. What I was saying was, to me, and with any other person I've ever used the word entitlement in these sort of scenarios, like I think there's a moral implication that somebody should do right, should right their wrongs, and that's why we would use the word entitlement there. But apparently, for you would say that people should not right their wrongs. That would be putting words in your mouth, right? But I don't think that you actually
righting their wrong means, what if they feel like righting their wrong? You said if you hit somebody, what if you just felt like an apology was? If I step on your shoe, I don't feel like I should have to buy you new shoes. I feel like I can say I'm sorry, and that should be enough.
You should say I'm sorry, right? So then in that case, would you feel that
America's already said that they were sorry for it?
In that case, would you feel that the other person is entitled to an apology?
No, they're not entitled to
exactly
it still. That person doesn't have to give. Look, you're entitled to what you signed for.
Yeah,
so that's what you're entitled to.
So I think that's why I said you have a different relationship with the word entitlement. I cannot imagine any other person that I've ever spoken to would have an objection to the word entitlement being used in the same place as should. If you should do something, then the person who should receive the thing is entitled to that thing. That's how we would probably use the words, but apparently you don't want to use it that way, which is why I said you had a strange relationship with the word entitlement.
Because it means a legal right or just claim to receive or do something.
Just
claim? I know what it means,
just
and I use
claim?
very well. I like words.
Claim.
I like if I use words to not mean something else. I like it to mean what it means. So if you're going to use the word, then I'm going to use it for what it means.
Yeah,
it's a legal term.
I totally agree with you. It's not always legal. That is a definition, and part of it is legal. The other portion of it is a just claim. Remember earlier when I said morally it would be the right thing to do? That would be the just claim. If I'm saying as a moral nation, you should be doing this thing, that would be my just moral claim. So I'm using that portion of the definition, but you have a strange relationship with the word entitlement, as you do deserve. That's why I said that earlier.